What's good, motherfuckers? This is Inconsiderate Raccoon, and today I'm going to teach you how to get value using Thor's Ultimate. The simplest way to get value from Thor's Ultimate is by getting a kill or baiting a support ult. However, 9 times out of 10, you won't get the kill and you won't even bait out the support ult. Why? Because there are players who actually know how to play around Thor's Ultimate. So what's the next thing you should do when this happens? Ultimate combinations. I'm pretty sure everybody knows this already, but if you have a Luna or a Rocket Raccoon on your team, you can communicate with them and ask them to damage boost your Thor Ultimate. This will help you kill through support ults. Now let me show you the math of how this works. Without the dot damage, Thor's Ultimate does 220 HP.
Beholds the God of Thunder!
With the Luna damage boost, it does 308 HP. With the Rocket damage boost, it does 275 HP. This means you can kill through support ults. However, you can't kill through the support ults if they have overshield, so please be aware of that. If the Luna has overshield, delete the overshield. That's one of the only supports you can actually take away their overshield from. All the other supports like Mantis and all that, you can probably kill a Mantis through her support ult. However, she's going to be too fast and just run away from it. Same with Luna ult. But, you know, if the team is too unaware, it can actually work. Now, let me show you an example of me doing that. Now, 50% of the time, this won't work. Why? Because there are players who know how to play around Thor's Ultimate by simply running out of its radius. A Luna can just run out of it. A Mantis is fast enough to run out of it. A Cloak can just confuse you with her paths, or just fade if you're too late or even too early. They'll just be prepared for it, okay? I don't know. Every Cloak I played against is always prepared for that shit. So, what's the next thing to do? Damage stacking. So, remember when I said Thor's Ultimate does 220 HP without the dot damage?
Beholds the God of Thunder!
You see that health? Imagine if you had a Doctor Strange on your team. And he got his E ability up to 100, right? Imagine if you and the Doctor Strange combine their abilities together, right? You do your Thor ult, and he does his E ability. When Doctor Strange does his E ability, you see it does a lot of damage, right? At 100. All they need to do is just build it up. So build this up real quick. And this is how much it does to the Luna, right? It does almost half health to the Luna, right? And Thor ult, it does pretty much 80% of the opponent's health. So if you combine both of these things, you can actually one-shot the Luna in her support ult. This is just one example, because you can do this with a Sue in a support ult. You can do this with a Cloak if you time it right, because Cloak is a little bit hard. You can possibly even do this, you know, against Mantis when she has overshield. You can't do this against Rocket Raccoon because there's just too much overshield to deal with, so you're not going to be able to combo with anything against that. You're just going to have to destroy the amplifier and shit. But yeah. So I hope you all found this video helpful. If you want to see more of Inconsiderate Raccoon, I am live on Twitch pretty much every day playing Marvel Rivals or, you know, some rematch. So yeah, I hope you all like this video. Subscribe, rate, and leave a comment below. I will try to upload more. I rarely upload on this channel, but I will try to upload more. Thank you all for watching.